Hello and welcome to Bloke on the Range, and this is day 2 of our respective performances at Lynx Brutality in Slovenia, organised by the awesome guys of Polonar Tactical at the Lynx Pro Training Centre. And we're in fact both wearing Polonar shirts. Go to their web shop, buy their stuff. So, the day started slightly hungover, as you might expect.
That was okay.
You don't suffer from hangovers too badly. And the first stage was called Shooting Positions, and it is sponsored by our friends from Finland, Varusteleka. Now, there's a bit of psychology going on this one. I'm going to nerd out quite a lot here.
I really enjoyed this one.
This is an awesome one. Okay, so there are a number of shooting positions, and you've got to make 2 hits from each. Okay, so the first shooting position is through a rope, and you can use the rope. I chose not to, because standing off hand is kind of comfort zone, although I did take a couple of shots to get warmed up. Through the tire, you're mad if you don't rest it. Some people knelt, some people did all sorts of strange things. Using the side of the post.
Through the vehicle.
Yep. Easy, calling my shots. Over the top. So that had gone well, so I start getting overconfident. But then think, why don't I use the really wobbly climbing rope?
Bounces.
Yeah, oh God, I'm all over the place. I should have just stood up at this point and said, stuff it. There we go.
You're far from the only one.
No, loads of people made the same.
It was a trap.
And then resting, again calling my shots. Two hits. And I'm getting overconfident now. And even though I haven't moved that much, I know I'm near to empty and I don't have a last round hold open, so I preemptively changed it. I think I had 1 or 2 left in the mag. It was worth a preemptive change. And then we lay the rifle down there.
And then run!
And then we've got the same classic, this evergreen pistol target presentation. Excellent products from Hun Target. I've got lucky. If it goes in your favour, it's not range equipment failure.
Absolutely not.
We decided on it, but we thought about fair and decided against it.
Is this the one where you get even luckier?
See, the mags will at least normally drop clear without the magazine safety in there. There's a bit of sucking going on here. And then I start concentrating. There we go. So that was 152.80 seconds, and I finished 11th.
Thank you. Woo! Oh my God. That second run through with the rifle is like 23 times more difficult than the first.
I noticed with Ian as well.
Oh! And it was a mistake going on the rope, but I kind of committed to it.
Yeah.
But once you start missing, it's hard, but there's going to be a lot of timing out on this one. Whoa, that was fun.
Okay, so that was indeed an awful lot of fun. Your go.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Ready?
Technically the wrong start position should be at the hip. Oh well.
I think the only stage I actually used is
The dong.
the donkey dong. It worked.
Oh, bullpup with the muzzle inside the tyre.
And here,
Ooh.
I'm against it. There, I start anticipating him going quicker
Yeah.
compared to the first day. Go for
You're
it.
calling your shots better.
Yeah.
You're not waiting for affirmation. You're
Yeah.
just, you're shooting a lot more confidently. Yeah, they didn't say you couldn't go prone.
No, I asked before I started. It was obvious to me that you're prone on the tyre.
Yeah, as long as you're against it. suppose for me standing up wasn't as much hassle as
True. Boing.
Yeah, you just don't get all the way up and just let it.
Yeah.
You're shooting a lot more confidently here.
Yeah.
You're going to get a clip here soon, aren't you?
Yeah, this was preemptive load would have been a great idea.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Good drills though.
There you go.
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
And here I absolutely pump it. It's one of those, I'm going to need as much time as I possibly can on that pistol target. It even takes you a while to catch up. Yep, there you go. I must have started with the not factory.
Oh, and mad props to Jan, Polinar's cameraman, for just running up and down the range all day with a huge, great camera
Yeah.
in his hand.
Things are just not working now.
So you'll be taking that pistol to finish Brutality then?
It shall remain a
Conversation piece.
range queen, let's say. For Swiss rapid fire.
This must be the factory mag.
Yeah. If you take time, it's perfectly accurate, but
It's a beast of a heavy thing though. It's like a railway line.
I mean, effectively it's like the ancestor of the yeet cannon. And that's it.
So that was a timeout with 9 penalties and you came 40th.
Woo!
It is not reliable.
You probably shot at these 2 days more than it was ever designed to be shot ever.
That's true. No, it's some reason it's not feeding.
Oh.
So, I'm also thinking probably popping the mag release now and again. Which, oh well, I was happy with the rifle though. I like that.
You also got lucky with the first post because you weren't touching it. They should have made you do it again.
Oh well, didn't make much difference in the end. Good. Onwards.
Okay, so next up is Wall and Weight, sponsored by Brownells.
Same targets as before.
So, yeah, except the flappy bits had broken, so someone from behind was calling hits, but not very loud. Hence, I made some extra hits. So you had to throw 3 bags over.
15 kilos each.
Yep, those ones from the day before, and then climb through. And that first one bounced back and hit me on the head.
Come on, let's go, let's go. Load your pistol.
And then
2 shots, left target.
take the old bench, the pistol. You never guess what happens next. These 15 kilo bags go back over the wall. And I'm a metre 80 tall, which is nice around 5'11" in old money. So it's a good bit over 2 metres, the wall. And Tom, the little French guy, he was getting them over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Did you not hear the call? Or-
Yeah, I didn't hear the call. I don't know if there was a call. I still, even on the earbud, I can't hear whether
No.
there was a call or not.
Let's go, let's go.
These bags get very heavy now.
Use motion. Left target, 2 shots. Hit, hit, hit.
Stay behind because I know you're going to be running back.
They're actually really quite awkward to handle.
Yeah.
It felt a lot slower than it looks right now. Whoa. I'm not strong.
You also had to be not too quick. They didn't drop. You didn't go through and it dropped on your head.
Yeah.
Ian was very close to that happening. Back we go. It's the last time.
Oh God, I feel like 30 kilos each at this point. I'm throwing myself at the wall there. Your makeup shot. Oh,
Go.
those big targets get very small when you're breathing through other orifices.
143.71. Nice job. Shoot it out of there.
Okay, so
My turn.
Stand by.
Everything the same, but with more weight.
Left target. Hit. Hit. Let's go.
Good.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. First one's easy.
yeah, every bag
Load your pistol. Load
is
it,
heavier than
load
the
it.
one before.
2 shots. Left target. Hit. Left. Left target. Hit. One more. Hit. Okay, it's done.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, good move, man.
It's only inertia once you start moving.
Did you weigh your gear?
I was way over
Way over the 12 kilos.
12 kilos.
Left
Yeah.
target.
Particularly. Oh no, you haven't got that pistol in.
Well,
Heavy.
and yeah, the pistol counts, does it? I think.
Yeah, it does. But you don't have the pistol in your belt right now.
Not now. Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, with the pistol, it's. I was comfortably over. That was no issue. Still going quickly. Hoppa.
Let's go. Make it count. 2 shots. Left target. Hit. Hit. Hit.
Pulling.
Yeah. Right.
You went low left, low right.
Still do when I'm going quickly. It's annoying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next round. Let's go. Push.
Unfortunately, they landed really far away from the board.
Yeah, you didn't want to throw them too far.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm not strong enough to throw them too far.
The thing is, they bounced on the end. They were just. Yeah, that one.
Go, 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 go.
Oh,
Did that one there.
Hit. Hit. Let's go. Last time. Last time.
actually, you should have gone for the furthest one first.
Yeah.
Wah.
So you have to go back,
Yeah. Always go for the furthest one first.
run round, and get it. Yeah.
Good job you're wearing your tin pot.
Yes.
Concentrate. 2 shots. Hit. Hit.
Oh,
Reload.
that was a legit. Oh no, it's a slide lock.
Yeah. Still my first mark.
Okay. If you finish, unload.
So
Drop it.
you
Drop it.
got 169.57 and came 39th, and I think I forgot to say what I got, which was 143.71 and came 23rd.
Go.
That's jamtastic, but still jamtastic.
Yeah. At least first stage you're finished.
Well, hey, well done.
This was in fact the only stage you didn't time out on.
Yes. There was the one time as well where I messed up my remedial.
Oh,
You'd think I'd got the hang of it since I've been doing it 26 times the day before.
yeah. Okay, on to the next one, which was Handgun Shield, sponsored by RX. And this was really, really cool. Unfortunately, being a handgun only stage was less.
Less cool for
Cool
me.
for you.
Never mind.
Stand by.
So we have a number of clay pigeons, and we have to shoot them a certain number from certain positions in a certain manner, as will become evident. I didn't forget to put the gloves on. I thought I'd want to have a bit more sort of tactile control over it, but then discovered afterwards that the hand against the shield is gets a bit beaten up. So preemptive reload, because I'm going to need it. So 1, 2. So it was one shot from the center position, then pick up the shield. Strong hand, 2, 3. Weak hand, now to the right, 2 and then 3. Requires a lot of concentration. There we go. Back to the middle. Put the shield down. And it took me 2 rounds to get that last one. And that was 64.31, and I came 4th overall.
Yeah.
Nice. Which I think was quite nice. So yeah, actually, that's something worth noting, because it came up for you, because you've got squiffier eyes than me, or squiffy corrected. No, your eyes are squiffier than mine.
Yeah, just generally. Yeah.
So you had to shoot through the opening, through the window in the visor.
Which had not a lens, but a plastic.
Yeah.
Cover.
Distortion.
Yeah.
So you have to carry your tactical sunfish.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
And the reason why we're boxing and unboxing is range rules. The organiser insisted, so we do what we're told.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not an issue.
Did you understand everything?
And there was a nice comment from the range people that they noted that when we did the walkthrough, nobody tested the shield
Okay. Load and make ready.
for weight or lens or whatever. So we were all going at it as an unknown quantity. So I'm doing the reverse of you because I'm
You're wrong.
correctly handed.
Stand by.
Stop it already.
It starts already.
Oh god. There we go.
Okay,
One.
and we're off.
Grab shield. Wrong
A
bit.
bit of a brain fart. How do I actually hold this thing?
And then you're looking through the edge.
Yeah,
Whereas you should have been tilting the shield and looking through. There you go.
I do a little bit. It was deceptive because even at the edge, I couldn't discern a distortion. Despite everyone going, "Watch out! There's a distortion." If you can't see it yourself.
Slow trigger press.
And then Jigga starts coaching, which I really appreciate, but also makes it a bit difficult.
Slow trigger press. Let it surprise you. Target shooting.
He's absolutely right.
Are you aiming to the side of the window?
Yeah. Aim more for the
Try to aim to the center of the window. Yeah. There's distortion in the side. Reload. You have enough time. Just keep pushing. Second
Swing in
position.
middle position. There I try in the middle of the lens of the view.
There you go.
Good one.
Yeah, that's it.
And having to put the shield down to clear stoppages.
Yeah.
You're flinching.
I know.
Slow squeeze of the trigger.
Quite.
Click again.
Oh, the mag drops down quite a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's annoying because even when I'm trying to take my time, I think that one I knocked it off. I didn't hit it.
Good enough.
Preemptive reload.
Must be tiring holding that lump of metal up for so long.
You know, with the sort of, not, I wouldn't say adrenaline, but the stress of the 3 minutes, you don't actually notice.
Well, you're making you're getting the best value out of your trigger time.
Yes.
Yay! Time.
There we go.
So timeout, 4 penalties, 50th.
I wanted to throw that pistol at that stage, at the end of that one.
Anyway, I
Imagine
think
if I'd hit all those, they'd have been even shorter on clay pigeons than they actually were.
yes, you saved the match, Chap.
Yes.
You saved the match.
Bad luck.
Just write off my pistol completely for this competition.
Tell it to Ian.
Okay, so on to the last one, which was super cool.
Yes.
This stage is called Vehicle Dismount and is sponsored by Celia and Bello. And it starts in the back of a truck. Little truck.
Something had died down in this ditch, by
Yes,
the
it
way.
smelled quite atrocious. When the wind...
Sweet smell of death.
Yeah.
Stand by.
I don't
Hold
know
my
if you're
tin,
gonna
watch this. Beep. So,
Yeah.
first of all, there's a little plate rack of little plates. And shooting out the back is awkward. But I did alright on them. Because I gave them the consideration they deserved.
Alright.
And then we run for some ammo cans, which go in the back of the truck. Oink.
You're ever so proper.
So then we've got the 6 poppers again. And there was me thinking, I did so well on the little ones, I can just go ba 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 at these. And then I start missing because I'm not giving them enough concern.
And they're calling hits with whistles because the RO had lost his voice.
Yeah. And then through the tyre. And again, during the walkthrough, I put my butt in a place where I could see everything. So then I'm bracing it in an interesting and exciting manner. And then I start hitting. God, that just felt so bad when I kept missing. I might have been hitting the foliage. Actually, it's entirely possible that I kept hitting the foliage or something. Because 55 grain bullets get
I know, I did.
deflected quite easily.
And that's just row of 6.
Yeah.
Fireman.
And there we go. And that was 94.2 seconds. I came second, again, to the machine who was about 20 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah.
Third place was about 5 seconds behind. So I was first human again, which I was really proud of.
Well, some of the shooting on those poppers sucked. Oh,
Once you got back in a good position,
yeah. Oh. Whew.
that's it.
Yeah. Wow. I underestimated them because I did so well on the little ones.
Yeah,
I was like,
easy.
I didn't give them the respect they deserved.
Noted.
Whew.
Stand by.
Okay, so here we are.
I'm happy again because there's no VTEC.
Your bore offset was potentially an issue there.
Yeah, in fact it wasn't. Because there it was...
I was about 25 metres.
He was aiming at the crossbar, what
Ah.
the targets were hanging on.
Whereas with my not much bore offset, I could just aim at them.
Much more rough and ready. Just took him in.
Sharp. You're moving well there.
Rifle on the mat.
Yeah. They just are not using the bipod.
Yeah, no, I think you did it right. You just monopod on the mag. Bipods are overrated for this
Yeah,
sort of thing.
it went really well. Yeah. Pop, 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 pop.
Go, go, go.
Yeet.
You went prone.
Yep. And here I got I could see him. There was one. I thought, foliage. That'll be fine. I can see it. It'll go.
Yeah.
No.
You can see the bits of foliage coming off there.
Yeah.
See, I sat because then I knew I was over all that foliage. This is where the 760 with 39 guys have a bit of an advantage.
But that was pretty good. I finally get around to shooting the pistol in this bit of terrain. Yeah, the cuts.
The message, and you can't see where it's going because it's trees in the background.
There's trees, so there's no.
If you're not calling your shots, oh, this is where Yan caught his knee.
Yes, it was Giga's run.
Ah.
And he calls me the time. I've got 2 left. Stoppage.
They gave you that one. 1 penalty, you came 42nd.
Oh dear.
I don't know.
Rifle shooting looked pretty good.
Yeah. I took care, everything. Goodness knows where that was going. Fortunately, there's no dust to see where. But yeah, happy with the rifle.
No, you should be.
Dude, that one was just me because there were 2 mag issues there, and the rest was just me. Oh well.
Yeah, so overall, you scored 4,189.57 and came 38th. I was 1,573.81 and came 10th overall and highest in irons. So I won the medal for that. There were only two other shooters in irons. But,
I can't remember. I think I was mid-tier in armoured.
yeah, and there were 47 competitors overall who completed the match. 3 DQs, and a lot of the range staff didn't manage to shoot the whole match. So there were 64 people in total who shot at least something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was awesome.
That was really, really good. Can't wait to see what they come up with next year. Also, apparently the range owner is now a convert, let's say.
Excellent.
So we might have a bit more. Well, they might have the chance to be even more creative with their stages.
That will be awesome. So we shall see. Really looking forward to it. What's up next for us is that I'm going to Hattila to shoot an SRA match in a couple of weeks, and then finish Brutality in early September.
Yes.
What are you going to take to finish Brutality?
FAMAS again, and this time I'll just take my Glock because it'll work. And this time I will be the one going high speed, low drag.
Yep.
And you are going TSD Extreme.
Yes, I will be shooting Recon Division, which is TST, with a 3K run after every stage, and there will be 10 stages spread over 2 days. I'm going to die. I'm not, however, going garbage tier. I'm going What Would Stoner Do and Glock 17 with Hollow Sun Dot. So we're gonna put the lovely garbage tier things to bed for a while and shoot a few matches. Modern.
And I won't be running behind you with the camera.
No, you can just wait.
I'll just wait at the
for
finishing
me
line
with a wet flannel to mop my brow and a water bottle, and then just film my state as I take off.
Absolutely.
And when I arrive back.
Before and after shots.
Yeah. So, anyway, thanks so much again for Polinar Tactical for their hospitality. Thanks so much to all the sponsors, without whom that could not have happened. And thank you so much to patrons and you, the viewers, for funding these endeavours. And I hope it produces interesting content. I'm now, having run my SAR-80 in this match, I think I'm in a position to give it a good review in inverted commas, insofar as we do reviews. I think I've shot it enough on the static range and dynamically to be able to assess it, but that will be for another time. But overall, as you can see, it was actually really good.
Yep. Yeah. I was also very happy with the FAMAS.
You can't not be, though. They'll take your passport away.
Yeah, but mechanically, no failures, despite it being used basically twice as much.
Yep.
Being dismantled, reassembled every stage. No issues with magazines, which everyone says, oh my god, they're so fragile. I mean, I had brought all of them, even just in case, but we didn't have any issues. So
yep, that
very,
ran
very happy.
That ran like a champ.
And also the question of the how the rails mounted. Maybe I'll do a quick show and tell of that another time. But they had to do a lot of head scratching in order to make the mount solid enough. Because if you mount it on the upper handguard, it's a flimsy composite thing. So they had to find a way that they could fix it to the barrel, which they did in a very complicated way.
It's really complicated.
But it works.
It's really Heath Robinson.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and on the other hand, this is basically an AR-18 clone with some clever stuff and some dumb stuff built into it, but actually it handles quite well. Oh, for reference, it's 3.7 kilos. Mm-hmm. So it's about 700 grams more than an AR-18. But anyway, yeah, onwards and upwards. If you'd like to support these endeavours and you're not already doing so, please consider becoming a patron, and see you again sometime. Bye.
Bye.